no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
We're ready to keep this thing rolling. We appreciate that, pal. We definitely appreciate that. So this is going to be a great game tomorrow. And we're talking about the UCLA Bruins sitting at 27-7 on the year, 18-15-1 against the spread, going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels, who are sitting at 26-9 on the year, 18-16-1 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of UCLA -3. There has been some movement to bring it down to 2 as of right now. And as far as the total, it opened up at 142.5. Right now, that line's at 141.5. Injury reports right now, we already know Harris has been out for the season. Garcia and Johnson all for North Carolina. And Jacquez Jr., he is questionable for this game. He left the last game with an ankle injury. So we definitely need to pay attention to Twitter for that come tip-off time.
That's big.
Yeah, definitely. North Carolina, last time we seen them, they beat Baylor 93-86 in the game that they pretty much had control of since tip-off. And UCLA took on St. Mary's and beat them 72-56 in the game that they kind of just took off in the second half. Actual factuals for North Carolina, they are 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games. The overs hit 11 out of the last 15 games. They are 8-1 straight up in the last 9 games this season. 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games against UCLA. 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games against UCLA. 10-2 straight up in the last 12 games. 16-0 straight up in the last 16 games whenever they play against a Pac-12 conference opponent. 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games in the month of March. And the overs hit 5 out of the last 6 games whenever North Carolina is playing as an underdog. Let's get to these actual factors for UCLA. They are 8-4 against the spread in the last 12 games. The overs hit 6 out of the last 8. They are 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games. 10-2 straight up in the last 12 games this season. 0-9 against the spread in the last 9 games against an ACC conference opponent. 10-1 straight up in the last 11 games played in the month of March. 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games played on a Friday. And the overs hit 5 out of the last 7 games whenever UCLA is playing as a favorite. So UCLA, North Carolina, most likely the game of tomorrow.
Yes.
Marley, what's your play?
Told you this before the tournament started about your boys. I don't think they're going to make that run they made last year. And with that being said, got the Tar Heels. I like the money line. I think I think this is a team that definitely hit their stride late in the season. Me and Moneyline was talking earlier about this team, and I feel like they had a down year, the Tar Heels. But one thing that we do know, even though they had a down year, this team is filled with 5-star talent all over the court. So they're capable of beating anybody, even though they had a down year. So I think they hit their stride in the tournament. I don't believe UCLA is going to make that run that they made last year, because I believe last year they caught a lot of people slipping. And at this point, North Carolina's just hot, man. I wonder how this team is in basketball. 3-1 in the neutral site, 3-0 as a dog, 8-2 in their last 10 games, 3-1 on the neutral site. I feel like I said that already. So, and I just feel like Armando, the big guy inside, the junior, I feel like he's been in North Carolina for like 7 years. Man is a walking double-double. I think they're going to punish him on the inside. I think they feeling confident after the Baylor win, and with Baylor coming back, I think it's going to be hard to catch them slipping, because they had that game in complete control. Baylor came back. They went to overtime. I don't think that's going to happen again. So give me the Tar Heels, dog. I don't want the +2. I like the money line. I think they win outright.
Yeah, and I'm on the money line as well with Tar Heels. They're just trending up. They're trending up in a major way right now, and I think they're living very, very high off that defeat since they beat who's it? Duke. In Coach K's last game. So I'm right there with you. I like UNC for everything that you're saying. They do got the bigger team as far as down low in the post area. So and more experience.
One thing before we go, you brought up that Duke win. I think that Duke loss woke their ass up.
When Duke came in their house,
it blew their ass out. I can't remember if they lost the next game or two, or how many games they lost after that till now. But I think that game is what something went. We tripping.
Right. Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. This is Marley Bets, and we are Brothas Bets. And right now, Duke is winning 24-22.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.